Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. In this video, I'm going to be container planting some woody shrubs and ground covers that I intend to leave in containers on my front porch through the winter. I did a video a couple weeks ago how to go about picking the right things that can overwinter in a container in your area. I'll link that video in the description of this video. You might want to check that out. I've picked a lot of things out here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use yet. I do know I'm going to use this Oakland Holly right here, which was in that other video from the Southern Living plant collection. It's just an absolutely perfect pyramidal holly. I'm going to use that in this container right here. I'm going to end up putting these on my porch in a corner. So there's a wall right here or a railing right here and then the wall right there. So I'm going to have this in the corner. When we grow hollies in containers in a nursery setting, we rarely get very many berries. The plants grow so fast during the season, they actually cover up where the berries were going to be and would have been in the ground. But I have a fix for that. I went to a neighbor's house. He has an American holly that was absolutely full of berries. So I'm gonna fix my lack of berry problem on my holly. That's gonna look great. And then I've got to make some decisions about what to put in the surrounding containers. So I stuck these American holly berries in this Oakland Holly, which is beautiful. This Oakland Holly will have berries like this in the future. I think that's gonna look fantastic. I'm not actually gonna plant that plant into that container because I'm gonna have it covered up by these other three containers. But I do know if I don't plant it into that container, I need to keep a little closer eye on the watering. It won't have quite as much to work with there. If I put soil in this container and took it out of the pot, it wouldn't need quite as much watering. But I plan on planting this plant in the early spring. I got the perfect spot for it, so I'm just going to pull it out of that pot and stick it in at that time. I'm going to put something yellow in this container here, and I picked out this Sunshine Ligustrum, which has this beautiful gold foliage right here. It'll look fantastic. For this container right here, I've chosen this baby Gem Boxwood, which will be beautiful all winter long. I had considered using this October Magic Orchid Camellia here, which I had planted a couple in another video a couple weeks ago in my yard. Fantastic plant, still got a lot of flower buds on it, so it would flower for a long time. And then using this purple pixie Loropetalum underneath that. Also did a video on this one recently, and they would look great in a container. The problem is both of them are zone 7 plants, and if they freeze solid in a container in my zone 7 area with the roots exposed, they would definitely be damaged. So instead, I chose the baby Gem Boxwood, which can definitely handle the freeze. I chose this Flirt Nandina. I did the Nandina planting video in my yard a few weeks ago and pointed out several new Nandina varieties, but I didn't have a Flirt Nandina at that time. The color on this thing is just crazy, and it's like that all the time. Super low growing industrial variety. And then this is one of the new Carex varieties from the Southern Living plant collection. This beautiful striped grass. They have a lot of varieties of these, some with kind of yellow variegations in them and some with white variegations. This one has that yellow variegation in it. I'm going to put those 3 pieces in that container right there. This smaller bowl right here, I found this gold thuja here, which is definitely cold hardy enough to withstand what I'm doing with it. And I've got 2 Dwarf Mondo grass that I'm going to put alongside it. So I think this turned out great. I got a little bit of soil showing in this container. I might plug a couple pansies into, but other than that, this is really very nice. And everything in these containers, I'm in zone 7, and everything in these containers should be fine, especially up near my house. But everything I put in here is at least for zone 6, and a lot of it's even for zone 5. That Carex is very cold hardy. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope this inspired some folks to get out and plant some containers for the winter time.